What's that? Okay. Yeah.
What was the password?
I don't know.
How did you do it then?
I took a guess.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. On first down, Watts. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 8 catches, 106 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
Looking to throw on second down. Watts. And he's got his big tight end here. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, Charles, look, this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Operating from the gun, Watts. He finds his man, complete. That's Shepard. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big one there on third down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you... look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of carries, 137 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. The Bills at 3-4 on the year coming into play. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Give the rookie another one on this opening drive and a first down with it. A nice start, Charles, for the first-year passer. He's come out, made a few plays, nice plays to begin this contest.
He certainly has, and if he finishes off this drive with a touchdown pass, I vote we don't call him rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bailey. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They run up the gut with Kelly. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll leave it for Kelly, complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Hold on.
On first down.
What?
McCain.
What?
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Yeah.
Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bills shaking up on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah. Okay.
The give up the middle to Kelly. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great play there.
Cover your mouth, Mason.
Touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
This to the sideline and over everybody. Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. On the slant, complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And this is Shepard on the jet sweep. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Watts. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Watts. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. Back to throw. Watts. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Caught by Woods.
A beautiful fake. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Here's Pierce. Will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This will be fielded inside the 5.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, he'll take a look at the... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They'll hand it off to Kelly. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Here's Kelly on 4th down. And he's got room.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So the drive will indeed continue. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Had a nice move, but can't break away. Down just inside the 30. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to have a Bills first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. give. This is Kelly. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Bills will hustle to the line. 2nd and 9 now. And this will be a dump off for Kelly. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. Setting up the screen to Kelly. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Kelly to try to punch it in. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going for it with Pierce. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Walsh. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. So here are the Bills to take over. They defeated the Patriots last week, now looking to make it 2 in a row here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 15. That's caught by Kelly. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, open to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Give left side for Pierce. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that preparation goes into what you do well on defense. What is the best thing that you do going into a game? But in this case, you might want to take all the tendencies and throw them out the window. I would expect them to throw every trick play in the book right out of the gate in order to try and get something.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
There he goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
A big play here for Buffalo. 67 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Kelly will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Kelly again, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2.
Kelly, 3rd and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bills are back within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive.
And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Off the bootleg, Watts looking and finding Shepard on the crossing route. And they're going to get this up to midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. Complete. Richardson has it.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Off play action. Watts. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Michael Thomas. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
He finds his man complete. That's Walsh. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On the carry is Kelly.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close.
A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. 1st and goal, Kelly. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Watts. That one complete downfield to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Watts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you because of his size. You're talking about a guy weighing in the 270 range. But, boy, once he gets his mitts on the ball, he's going to be tough to bring down.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. This is Kelly. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw out to his fullback is complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, just like last play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one. Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting him 1st downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2nd and 1. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He's back to throw. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Walsh. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. On the run, it's Kelly. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it's capped off by the late touchdown that puts him out in front here in the final minute of the contest. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. Back to throw. This for all the marbles. He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
It doesn't get any more exciting than that. It was all or nothing on the final snap at the goal line. And that defense, they came through with one final stand.
And I don't know about you, partner, but give me a minute.